Welcome into WMUC Sports. I'm Zachary Koehler. You're listening to WMUC Sports coverage of Maryland wrestling as they host number 16, the Pittsburgh Panthers, in their home opener. The first matchup at 125 was a 9-0 major decision victory for Tyler Chappell of Pitt Wrestling. We're getting ready for the 133 match here. And there's the whistle and we're off. Both wrestlers now starting quick, starting aggressive. Strong wrist control by Evan Tolmage, the 30th ranked wrestler at the 133 weight class. Pitt here is wearing blue singlets with Maryland wearing black. They're circling around the middle, both feeling each other out, trying to find something. Bit of a cautious start. We saw a little bit of aggression out of the gate, but neither man wanting to make a mistake here. Strong wrist control by Talmadge. He takes the shot, but it's defended well. Strong defense by Braxton Brown. And now Brown's got the double hooks in, and he's working him down to the mat. Trying to find any kind of control is Braxton Brown. And there's a whistle for a stalemate. No control, they're going to meet in the middle. 1 minute, 50 seconds left here in the first period. And they're circling back up. This is a ranked matchup as Braxton Brown, the number 12th ranked wrestler at the 133 weight class. There's the single leg take, nothing yet. Talmadge doing a good job of not letting his other ankle get controlled. Now he's trying to flip Brown, but Brown has that ankle in tight. A compromising position potentially for Talmadge, even though Talmadge does have the back. And there's another stalemate call, and you got to think that's a win for Talmadge after Brown took the single leg on the shot, but a great defense there by the man in blue. So there's the whistle, we're back off. Just over a minute left in this first period, no points yet, still 0-0. Talmadge taking a knee on the middle of the logo here in Maryland Wrestling Shanbold Pavilion. There's 1 minute left in this first period. Again, neither man has scored yet. Still some caution, but Talmadge controls the center here. Trying to force Brown out. Brown doing a good job. And now we've got some fighting here. Still nothing yet. Brown has now taken control of the center, looking to back down Talmadge. Both men. Very cautious first period here. And now they're locked up in the middle. Neither man finding positioning here. A back and forth battle in this first period. Still circling around the middle as we enter the final 10 seconds of the first period. And that's just going to be the start. That's going to be the end of the first period here, all tied up 0-0. And Pitt defers the decision to Maryland. Brown will start on the bottom position, looking to get that escape point and take the lead. Points at a premium here in this 133 matchup. Of course, Pitt has the 4-0 team lead after the major decision in that first matchup. But a win here would be huge for either team. Brown trying to find a quick escape. Talmadge doing a good job of wrestling him back down the mat. There's the lift and the big mat return. The roll through by Talmadge. Great job keeping control. And now he's got that ankle. Keeping him down on the mat is Talmadge, doing a great job of grounding Brown here. Of course, Brown really wants to get that escape before that minute of riding time comes into play here. But Talmadge making it difficult for him. He's got his legs locked around the right leg of Brown, not able to get up. Brown trying to get back to all fours. Talmadge is doing a great job here. Trying to rotate out is Brown, and he gets the escape. with 50 seconds of riding time for Talmadge. And that's the first point in this matchup. Braxton Brown takes the 1-0 lead here with just under a minute left in this second period. Talmadge tries a shot that's defended well by Brown. Now he's got the double underhooks in, Brown on top. Still no takedowns in this matchup. And there's going to be another stalemate call. No control, we meet in the middle. There's the whistle, and we're resuming play with 45 seconds left in this second period. Still 1-0 for Braxton Brown of the Maryland Terrapins. Neither man taking too many shots here. Of course, both respecting each other, as they are both ranked opponents here at this 133 weight class. So still circling around the middle. Here comes a lockup. No shot from Talmadge. There's an attempted shot now. Brown defends that well. Talmadge goes again. Brown's got head control, rotating to the back, and if he can return him, that's going to be a takedown. And there it is. He gets both ankle control, and Braxton Brown with the takedown takes the 4-0 lead in the final 5 seconds of the second period. And that's big points from Braxton Brown, the man in black, the man wearing the Maryland M on his singlet. So now Talmadge starting in bottom position. He really wants to get that escape quickly because he needs that escape and a takedown to tie. If Brown can ride this out, or at least take a significant part of this third period with that 4-0 lead, but he's going to let him. Talmadge does a good job of getting that quick escape within the first 10 seconds now. So it's 4-1. Talmadge just one takedown away from tying this back up. Brown has yet to be taken down in this matchup. And now there's a strong lockup. Talmadge pushing Brown back towards the near side, trying to force him out of bounds. Brown doing a good job of breaking the lockup, going back towards the center. 1 minute, 20 seconds left here in this third period. Brown still with the 3-point lead. He defends that shot and now has head control. He'd be content just trying to kill this time here, but he's got to be wary of any stall calls. But of course, he's in control here if he can stay in this position. And they're going to call a stalemate here back to center with just over a minute left in this third period. Brown still holds the 3-point lead. There's a quick whistle. Brown appeared to have an issue with his eye, but it has fixed itself, and we are ready back to wrestle with a minute left here in this third period. Talmadge needs a takedown here to tie. Brown doing a good job of defending. And here comes the lockup, trying to pull him down is Talmadge. Brown keeping his feet. And a fake shot by Talmadge. Brown does not fall for it. Still standing. He is circling towards the outside. He's got to be wary here of a stall call, but with 30 seconds left, it is rare that it would come into play. There's the shot. And there's the one stall call for Braxton Brown, a shot by Talmadge, but it's defended. Both men now circling towards the outside. Brown's got to make sure he finds something. Talmadge able to shake his wrist free, looking to find a shot, but there's 15 seconds left here in the third period. He's got to find something quickly. Brown doing strong, keeping the defense strong. He's getting pushed towards the outside. There's the shot by Talmadge, but now using that out-of-bounds line to his advantage. And with 1 second left, there's a whistle. Brown thought it was over. Just with 1 second left, and that's going to be it for this matchup at 133. Braxton Brown keeps his lead, winning that one 4-1. Of course, just a normal decision, so that brings the dual score back to 4-3 Pitt. Now we get ready for the 141 weight class as Dario Lemus, the 26th ranked wrestler at that weight class, takes the floor for Maryland. He's 9-2 so far this year, 4-0. 4-0 in dual meets. He's having a breakout season this year after going 9-15 last year. He has matched his win total. He has 1 pinfall, 1 technical fall, and 3 major decisions so far this season. Interesting story. He was a childhood friend and training partner of Branson John, the 197 wrestler for this very Maryland Terrapin team. Of course, both coming from California. There is a strong California pipeline here for the Terrapins. On the other side, for 141 weight class, will be Briar Priest, the redshirt junior. 5-4 overall record so far, 3-2 in duels. He was a 2025 NCAA qualifier, one of 6 on this Pitt Panther wrestling team. No extra point victories in duels so far. He does have one sudden victory this season. There's about 50 seconds left on this timeout, and we will be getting going after that. Of course, coming into this duel, Maryland is 4-0. Their last 4 wins, they won at American 27-9, won at Morgan State 39-7, won against the Citadel 24-9, and against Gardner Webb 27-13. Those last 2 at the Battle of Yorktown. For the Pitt Panthers, they're 5-1, but they have faced significantly better competition, beating Bucknell 18-13, beating number 14 Lehigh in an upset 21-15. Their one loss to the powerhouse Iowa Hawkeyes. Here's the end of the timeout. We're getting ready to go. It'll be Lemus with the red and Priest with the green, both men starting neutral. Some quick action to start, but nothing comes of it. Lemus with the hand on the head of Priest. Both men circling around the center. There's a shot by Priest, defended well, and Lemus gets the quick takedown, picks the ankle on the left side, and pulls him in for the quick 3. And there's the release. It's 3-1 now. Lemus scoring quickly in this matchup. Priest doing a good job of getting away quickly as well. Only 7 seconds of riding time accumulated there. We are just over 2 minutes left in this first period. It's 3-1. Dario Lemus holds the lead. Now both men back in the center, locking up. Lemus able to defend that shot so well and turn it into points. It was a great start for the man in black here. And now a quick throw, not able to find a takedown out of it, but perhaps asserting some dominance here in this first period is Dario Lemus. Still only a 2-point lead. Priest with a bit of a fake shot there. Lemus doing a good job of defending it, staying on his feet. Now here's the shoulder and elbow lockup. Lemus trying to find wrist control. Priest doing a good job of wiggling free. Trying to pull him in is Lemus, but Priest finds some distance. And there's the quick pull down by Priest, but Lemus able to get back to his feet quickly and escape danger. Nothing comes of it for the Panthers. Still locked up in the center. Just over a minute left in this first period. Wrist control by Priest here, trying to find something. Trying to pull the head of Lemus down, but Lemus staying strong. And now Lemus pushing Priest back towards the far out of bounds line. Takes the shot, nothing of it, and they are up against the scoreboard as both go out of play. 49 seconds left here in this first period. Still 3-1. There is going to be a bit of injury time as there's a problem with Dario Lemus's eye. So Priest able to go back to his corner, get some water, perhaps find some strategy. Lemus appears to be okay as they're releasing both wrestlers back to the center. 49 seconds left in this first period. 3-1 lead for Dario Lemus after that quick takedown early in this first period. Again, only 7 seconds of riding time for Lemus before Priest was able to escape. We resume play here in the first period. Both men circling around the M. Lemus doing a good job of throwing off that attempt by Priest. Shoulder and collar collar and elbow lock up here. Lemus standing strong, Priest on his knees. Lemus takes the shot, and he's working his way through. He's got one ankle, not able to get the other. Doing a good job is Priest. Now back up in the air. Lemus still controls that one ankle. Both men on the mat trying to find something here. 13 seconds left in the first period. Lemus has that left ankle firmly. If he can find his way over, Priest is in danger here, but time is running out, and that's going to be the end of the first period. Saved by the bell, perhaps, is Briar Priest. Still only 3-1 here as we enter the second period. And it'll be Pitt's decision, and they will send Priest to the bottom. So only 7 seconds of routing time for Lemus here. Not able to get that takedown at the end of the first period. And Priest escapes quickly again, draws this to 3-2. So still yet to be taken down is Lemus so far in this matchup. Priest has 2 escapes, Lemus with the 1 takedown. Only 12 seconds of routing time for Lemus now. Both men circling around the M in the middle of the floor. Lemus doing a good job of keeping Priest at bay on that attempted shot. Now Priest has the underhook on the left arm. Lemus not letting him get too close. Keeping his feet. Now Lemus is doing a great job of keeping that distance. And there's the quick shot defended by Lemus. And another throw by Lemus trying to find a takedown here up against the edge of the circle. Priest doing a good job of defending that one. Now wrist control for Priest, and they break, and they're going back towards the middle. Just under a minute left in this second period. Still 3-2 for Dario Lemus. Neither man finding anything here in the second period so far. Lemus defending that shot well. Trying to counterattack, but Priest gets out of the way, finds some space. 25 seconds left here in this second period. Lemus able to defend again. Doing a great job with his hands, getting them on the forehead of Priest, keeping the spacing, but Priest able to get the single leg. Lemus in danger here, rolls through. Both men scrapping, but Lemus doing a great job of keeping that one ankle control, and perhaps this time Lemus saved by the bell. No takedown there for Priest. Still 3-2. It's Maryland's decision. And Coach Clemson telling Lemus to start on the bottom. An escape here would be big. Riding time would be very difficult to secure for Priest. He would have to just about ride the entire period to find the points to tie. If Lemus can escape quickly, he would gain a 2-point lead, but Priest doing a good job of locking that left leg up, not letting Priest get to his feet. Priest still with control on his back, trying to roll him through. A little bit of danger there for Lemus, but he's able to find some spacing. Priest doing a good job of not letting him out. Lemus now very close, but he's up against the edge, and that's going to be an escape right at the edge of the mat. Or maybe it's not. There appears to be some confusion here. We'll see what happens. And they're not going to give him the escape. Originally signaled by the head referee as 1 point, but the line judge counters that. So still 3-2. Just under a minute and a half left in this third period. And Priest is approaching 30 seconds of riding time. Any near full points here would be disastrous for Dario Lemus as he's struggling on his back. Able to find the escape is Lemus, a crucial point. A 2-point lead now for the Maryland Terrapin wrestler at the 141 weight class. So still a takedown away is Priest. Only 2 points down. Clemson on his feet, urging his wrestler on. Under a minute left here in this third period. Lemus trying to find something. Trying to keep his distance. There's the shot by Priest, but it's countered well by Lemus, and now he's got control. He's got a headlock on Priest, trying to find his back, not able to. Priest finds his way out. 30 seconds left here. Priest gets the single leg. In danger here on the outside is Lemus, and that's going to be the takedown with 25 seconds left. A backbreaker for the Maryland Terrapins wrestling team here. Lemus not able to get the escape, and now the 1 point lead for Pitt. 15 seconds left in this third period. If Lemus can find a quick escape and even things up, we could go to sudden victory. But it's going to be tough. Priest has shown a lot of strength on top in this matchup so far. Of course, finding that quick point. Lemus has to find something quick. Can't get returned to the mat here as only 10 seconds left, and Priest doing a great job, but Lemus is out. Lemus could be looking for a reversal here. Could be getting a reversal here, and he takes the points. 2 points, gets the lead. The challenge break is on the floor for Pitt, but if it stands, Lemus with a huge reversal in the final 10 seconds of this matchup, and they would take the 6-5 lead. So they're gonna look at it, but the crowd rising to his feet. Some late game theatrics here for Dario Lemus. He gets the 2 points, the 6-5 lead. We'll see if it stands. This would be a big time win. Way to fight all the way through that one. Dario Lemus able to find the 2 points as it stands right now. Just 15 seconds left, and he was able to escape and turn it back around. But now the officials huddled over by the scoreboard, by the scorer's table, seeing if they can find any evidence of perhaps he didn't have control, perhaps he didn't get the takedown. An exhilarating match either way. It will be a 1 point difference. We'll see which way it goes. Will Pitt get the win if this challenge is successful, or does Dario Lemus notch another dual win and take his record to 5-0 in dual wrestling? It's a tough one here as they're still around the scorer's table. Lemus standing on the center of the M, obviously antsy. Priest on the outside of the floor shaking his head. Perhaps he knows which way this is going to go. Now some motion from the scorer's table, and he's going to the microphone. Here comes the decision. And they gave him the escape, but not the reversal. So we will be tied here, and we're heading into sudden victory. He thought he had the match won. It gets reversed here. It's all tied up, 5-5 sudden victory. Who can find the points? We're getting some extra wrestling here. They're circling around. This would be a huge win for either squad. Lemus taking the shot, but it's defended well by Priest. Priest now trying to the single leg. Lemus has head control, trying to find the back, but not able to. Priest doing a great job of defending. Now he's able to pull Lemus off balance, but Lemus gets back to his feet. Strong defense by both wrestlers here in this sudden victory period. Still circling around the M are both wrestlers trying to find something. Lemus with head control and wrist control. Priest able to free his arm. The attempted shot by Lemus defended well. And Priest now with that single underhook trying to find the back of Lemus. Lemus in a compromising position here. He's got to find something. Priest doing a great job trying to find the back of Lemus. Now on the mat. Strong defense by Lemus as he's able to make it back to his feet. Just under a minute left here in this sudden victory period. And they break and meet back up in the center. The Shanwald Pavilion showing its appreciation for this matchup. .35 seconds left here. And now the single leg, and that's could spell trouble for Lemus, but he's able to free himself. Nothing yet. And there it is. The takedown for Priest. And that's going to be the end there. A hard-fought battle, but Briar Priest comes out on top. Lemus thought he had it, but a strong challenge, a successful challenge, sent it to sudden victory, and Pitt able to claim the points. A heartbreaker there for Dario Lemus, as that is his first blemish in dual competition. But a strong win for Briar Priest. So now we start at the 149. It'll be Cade Brown for Pitt Wrestling, the number 20th ranked wrestler, the redshirt freshman, 7-2 on the season. For Maryland. And we had a bit of a adjustment to the lineups as it's Kennedy here for Maryland. Neither man finding anything in this first minute of the first period. A strong collar and elbow tie up here from both competitors. Not able to find anything. Still nothing in the middle. Both men cautious to start this one. Under 2 minutes left in this first period. Brown just looks so calm out there, standing right on the center of the floor. Strong hand fighting by both men. Still no real shots by either competitor as we enter under a minute and a half in this first period. Still circling around the M. Kennedy doing a good job. A quick shot by Brown, defended well. Still nothing here as we enter the final minute of the first period. Referee calling out for some action as both men very defensive to start this one. Still a strong tie-up as we approach 30 seconds left in this first period. Still nothing in terms of real offensive attacks. A bit of an attempt there by Kennedy, but that's shut down quickly by Cade Brown. And now Brown working him down to the mat. Final 15 seconds of this first period. Both wrestlers being cautious, playing defensively. Neither wants to give up any points here as we approach the final 5 seconds. And that'll be it for the first period. Not much action to speak of in that first one. But it's Panthers' decision, and Cade Brown will start on bottom, trying to get that escape point. Ryan Kennedy is working down a weight class here. And there's the quick escape by Cade Brown. Just 12 seconds into this second period. Cade Brown 7-2 on the season, 4-1 in dual meets. He was the 2025 U20 Canadian National Champion. And last year he went 11-3 in his redshirt year. All 3 of his losses were to top 11 ranked wrestlers. He's had a strong start to the year so far with 1 pinfall, 2 technical falls, and 1 major decision. Still nothing here as we approach the final minute of the second period. Strong defense by Kennedy. Cade Brown trying to find something. Kennedy able to circle his way out. Both men towards the center of the mat. Strong wrist control by Cade Brown, working Kennedy down. Trying to find a shot there, nothing going. Kennedy's got the single underhook. Strong leverage by Kennedy, pushing Brown backwards, but Brown able to find a shot, defended well by Kennedy. And that's going to be a stalemate. Both wrestlers meet in the center with just under 30 seconds left here in the second period. Cade Brown holds the 1-0 advantage after the escape to start this period. Still nothing going in terms of takedowns. And now head control for Kennedy. Forcing Brown back, trying to find something, trying to rip him down and find the back. But Brown doing a great job of keeping his base, keeping his leverage. And that's the end of the second period here. 1-0 lead for Cade Brown. It'll be Kennedy to start on bottom. If he can find an escape, he can tie this thing back up. But it'll be difficult for the man, as Cade Brown is a phenomenal wrestler. And Kennedy able to shake him loose and get the escape, and we're all tied up. So now strong tie-up by Ryan Kennedy. He's doing a great job in this one. Not who we necessarily expected to see, but he's wrestling Brown very well here this afternoon. Forcing him towards the outside line, keeping his leverage. Brown tried to take a shot, but Kennedy has head control and wrist control right now. Up against the far line, though, and there's going to be another stalemate call as we meet back in the center. 1:15 left. Crowd rising to its feet, appreciating the work Kennedy is doing for the Terrapins. And Brown trying to find something, breaks the lockup, but not able to find a shot. Kennedy, again, being the aggressor, doing a good job of getting that underhook, but he hasn't been able to turn it into any offensive attacks. Cade Brown gets the single leg, but the grip is broken by Kennedy. And now in danger is Kennedy. And they're going to call a stall call on Kennedy. He's got the one ankle. Kennedy in danger here. He's got to keep that S grip strong if he loses that ankle. And that's going to be centered back up. But a quick stall call gives Cade Brown the lead with 30 seconds left. Head coach for the Terrapins, Alex Clemson, asking what's going on with the officials. Some in the crowd are not happy about it. It is going to stand 2-1 here. 30 seconds left, so now Kennedy has to find something if he wants to pull up the upset victory against Cade Brown. Brown has been so good defensively all matchup. That crucial stall call gives him the 1-point lead, but now Kennedy forcing him backwards. Brown keeping his base, but he's in danger here as we approach the final 10 seconds. Kennedy trying to find something. Cade Brown closing all doors. Keeps that lockup, but there's no time left. And that's going to be the end of the third. And Pitt escapes again. A controversial stall call gives Cade Brown the 2-1 victory. And now this gap grows 10-3 in the duel. The Maryland wrestlers to my left, obviously not happy about what they were seeing. Feel like that stall call was a bit quick. But it is what it is. It's going to be 10-3 in the dual standings. Pitt has taken 3 of the 4. Tyler Chappell took a major decision in the first round, 9-0 over Abram Klein. Evan Talmadge was the one that fell to Braxton Brown for Maryland's 3 points. Briar Priest outlasting Dario Lemus in sudden victory to claim another victory for Pitt Panthers. And just this last one, Cade Brown escapes Ryan Kennedy 2-1. So now here we are at the 157 weight class. It'll be Makai Neal, the redshirt freshman for the Maryland Terrapins, 5-5 on the season. For Pitt, it will be Dylan Evans, the number 24th ranked wrestler at 157, 5-3 on the season, 2-2 in duels. He's wrestled at multiple weight classes this year, spending some time at 165. He was a NCAA qualifier last year. It's a crucial matchup here in terms of the dual points. A 7-point lead for Pitt. By no means insurmountable, especially when you look at the bottom of the lineup for the Maryland Terrapins. We're going to get some great matchups down the stretch here. And there's the whistle, and we start this one. So Makai Neal forcing Evans back a little bit. Evans keeping wrist control. Strong pick by Neal. He's got the right leg, trying to pull him back towards the center of the field. Evans is trying to find his way out. Neal able to keep a strong grip on that one ankle. He's got to find the other one if he wants the takedown. Trying to find something up against the edge. Evans able to counter. He's got that leg bent in a precarious position, and Neal switches which ankle he has control. He hasn't gotten both at the same time yet for that takedown. Evans is doing such a good job of defending, and of course he's got that out of bounds line to aid him, and they're calling a stall call, and again, not happy are the Maryland wrestlers on the bench. We're gonna meet back in the center. But Neal with a quick shot, not able to get the takedown. Tempers flaring early. And there's a whistle, and we're going to meet back up in the center. So that quick shot by Neal, not able to convert into a takedown. Strong lockup towards the center of the mat. Minute and a half, and there's another whistle. And we're meeting back up in the center again. So neither man finding an advantage here in this first period as we head towards the final minute here. And there's the attempted shot, a strong single leg, but great defense by Neal, able to break the grip. He's in danger, and there's the takedown as Dylan Evans able to force Neal onto the mat, find his way out, but the quick release, and we're 3-1 here in the final minute of the first period. Again, on the outside line on the far side. Evans using that to his advantage. Now Neal forced to the outside. Strong arm control by Evans, trying to find something, but Neal able to keep his hand on the back of the neck of Evans to prevent any shooting. Neal in a precarious position, upside down. If Evans can work him through, he's got both ankles. There's no control here, though. Neal trying to find something out of this, but it's 15 seconds left in the first period. And that's a great push through by Evans as he gets another takedown here in the final 10 seconds of that first period. And there's the whistle, 6-1 in that first for Evans on the 2 takedowns. On that most recent one, he had both wrists. Neal was doing a good job of keeping his body in front, but Evans driving him back, finding the quick takedown in the final 10 seconds. Neal has to find the quick escape here. Of course, down by 5, and there it is. So it's 6-2. Neal needs to find some takedowns if he wants to get back in this one. Neal trying to drop down. Defended strong by Evans, and now Evans circling back, and now we're scrambling. Evans got strong control. He's on it, and he's taking the back. Can he get control? And there it is. The takedown signaled. And now the lead grows 9-2. Neal on the outside, and Evans just dragging him back in to chew more of this clock. He's got strong control on the side. Neal's in trouble here. And that's going to be out of play. Under a minute left here in the second period, 9-2. Evans has reached a minute of riding time. And Evans giving him the quick escape. So 9-3, 6-point gap here. Neal's got to find some offense quickly. Some aggression there by Nakai Neal. Not able to find a shot though. Around 30 seconds left in this second period. A strong tie up. Neal retreating towards the outside. Another shot by Evans. Works him down towards the outside and in danger of getting another takedown here. Evans has the single leg. Can he pull him back in and grab the other one? Neal doing a good job of using the out of bounds line to his advantage, but there it is. Another takedown by Evans. 12-3 is the lead. And the riding time only growing. So in danger of another major decision here as we approach the end of the second period. A 9-point gap between Dylan Evans and Makai Neal. And it was the Panthers' decision. Evans is going to start on bottom. Neal needs to grind down that riding time. Not able to do so as Evans escapes, grows the lead to 10. And another whistle, and we're meeting back up in the center. A minute 45 left in this third period, a 10-point lead for the Panthers. And he's able to shoot again, get control of that left leg, and Neal now spinning back. He's in danger here yet again, and Evans able to find it. Another takedown, 16-3, a 13-point lead as riding time increases as well. Strong control by Evans, content to just grind out some time. Lets Neal back to his feet. Another 1 point here. Now in danger of a technical fall if another shot can land by Evans. And there's the shot, gets the single leg again, controls both ankles, no call yet by the ref, and there it is. There's the takedown, the technical fall for Evans. 19-4 is the final with 51 seconds left in this third period. Big time points for the Panthers in this dual meet. Now it's 15-3. A 12-point difference in the dual standings. And we have reached halftime here. We will be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to WMUC Sports. I'm Zachary Koehler covering Maryland wrestling. Just about a minute and a half left here in this halftime period. It was all Pitt in that first one, in that first half, as they lead the duel 15-3, winning 4 of the 5 matchups. It started at the 125 weight class when Tyler Chappell took down Abram Klein by major decision. Evan Talmadge then with the one and only loss for the Pitt Panthers as he fell to Braxton Brown. It was Briar Priest in sudden victory, taking the win after a late challenge reversed a potential win for Dario Lemus. And from that point on, it's really been all Pitt as Cade Brown took the 149 matchup 2-1. Perhaps a controversial stall call gave him that extra point. And then Dylan Evans with the dominating technical fall to claim the 5 points for the Panthers over Makai Neal. So now as we get ready for the 165 matchup, a crucial one for the Terrapins if they want a chance to claw back in this dual meet. So it'll be Alex Yerniak for Maryland versus Jared Kessler. Kessler 7-4 on the season, 0-2 in duels to start the year. Yerniak 6-6 on the year. So there's the whistle, and we resume this duel. Yerniak taking a shot, but it's defended well by Kessler. And there's a quick stale call, pardon me, as both wrestlers meet in the middle. And we're resuming. Neither wrestler finding a big advantage here. Kessler able to push Yerniak towards the outside here. Yerniak taking a shot, defended well by Kessler, shutting that down quickly. Apologies for some of the audio issues here. Still even in this matchup. So we're back here in the second period. You're listening to WMUC Sports. A 6-0 lead here for Koehler of the Pitt Panthers with a minute left in the second period. It's been strong offense so far. Erniak not able to find anything offensively for the Terrapins. Koehler forcing out of bounds line defensively. So now the final couple seconds of the second period, a 6-0 lead for Koehler. And there's the buzzer. A strong showing here from Jared Koehler. Another one of the 6 NCAA qualifiers from last year on this Panther team. So just this third period remains. Erniak has to find something here. Starting in the bottom position and just allowed up by Koehler. Koehler staying aggressive, looking to find more points. 6-1 is the lead for Koehler, and he's got Erniak where he wants him again. If he can break that grip of Erniak around his arm, that would be another takedown for Koehler. But Erniak using the out-of-bounds line as defense again. Koehler trying to pull him back in. Trying to roll through is Erniak now. And we're a bit of a compromising position for both wrestlers here as ankles are controlled. And that's going to be a stalemate. Both wrestlers will meet in the middle with a minute 20 left in this third period. Still 6-1 for Koehler in this 165 weight class. Erniak's got to find something quick if he wants to claw back into this one. Erniak able to shoot for the one ankle. If he can keep this up, find something here. Just under a minute left, but Koehler doing a great job of keeping his positioning. Staying out of the grasp, and he kicks free of Erniak. And now time is a factor. 45 seconds left in this third period. Koehler doing a great job of staying aggressive, but not making mistakes, not opening the door for Erniak. Koehler forcing him back towards the outside line. Koehler maybe looking for another takedown here. Looking towards major decision points. On the outside line, if Erniak can kick his way out of bounds. Pitt calling for a takedown, but there's nothing there, and there's the takedown call. Near the out-of-bounds line, but now a 9-1 lead for Koehler. With 15 seconds left here, this could be looking at another major decision. So here comes the whistle. Koehler in top control at the center, able to roll through, keep Erniak down. Erniak's going to escape, and he could be looking for a pin here. That's a couple near fall points. If he could find something here, it would be miraculous. In the final couple seconds, not able to get a pin. That's 4 points, but not enough for the victory, enough to close the gap. It's not a major decision, but what could have been a miraculous turnaround ends up with another loss, 10-7 for the Terrapins, and that lead continues to grow 18-3. A good job to salvage and prevent the major decision. So it'll be Dom Solis versus Luca Augustine here at the 175 matchup. Augustine, the 25th ranked wrestler at 174, a three-time NCAA qualifier, as well as a three-time All-ACC academic team member. Solis needs to find something here, but he's getting pushed back quickly. Right in front of us, Solis trying to find something. And a quick stall warning. Maryland not happy there, yet again. But Solis was able to get it back to the center. So now both wrestlers locking up. Augustine the aggressor so far in this matchup. Not surprising, he's a very accomplished wrestler. One of the main names surrounded around Pitt wrestling for the past 3 years. But Solis trying to find something, trying to find a big upset win, trying to kickstart this Maryland Terrapins team as they enter the bottom couple matchups. So both men still battling out in the center of the mat. Augustine again with the best chance early, but Solis was able to escape it with only a stall warning, so we're still tied up here with a minute and a half left in the first period. Wrist control by Solis trying to pull him down, but Augustine does a good job of recovering. And now, still grappling, Solis with head control. Augustine shakes loose. Wrist control for Augustine, forcing Dom Solis back a little bit towards the outside line. Solis able to escape out of it and takes back the center of the mat with a minute left in this first period. Solis again with head control. Looking to pull him down, find something here. Strong pull down by Augustine, and now Augustine has control around the head. A quick escape by Solis, scrambling away. Great job to avoid the takedown as we approach 40 seconds left here in this first period. The crowd urging Solis on. And there's going to be blood time here, as on that escape, the forehead of Dom Solis damaged, cut open a little bit. So still tied up. Solis doing a good job of keeping the aggressive Augustine at bay to start this one. But he's going to need to find some offense if he wants to get Maryland back in this dual meet. Again, down by 15. So it'll be very difficult for them to come away with a victory here. But you still want to see the end of this lineup fight through, especially when you have big names coming up for the Terrapins like Jackson Smith and Branson John. But now Solis getting looked over. Doesn't appear to be a major cut. Augustine, antsy in the middle of the floor waiting. You know he wants action. He was the aggressor throughout that first period. And they're going to pull out the tape. Give him a little headband for Dom Solis that could affect some of his vision, but it is going to get us back up and wrestling. So Solis and Augustine meet back in the middle here. The whistle sounds, 30 seconds left in the first period, still tied up 0-0. Again, Augustine pulling him to the mat, but Solis able to get back to his feet, defend that. But he's got to be careful. Augustine's doing it a lot. He's using the momentum of Solis against him. Augustine trying to rip him down. Solis able to shake that one. 10 seconds left in this first period. Still tied up 0-0. As we approach the final few seconds here. And here comes the buzzer. And we are all knotted up after a hard-fought, aggressive first period in this 174-pound weight class. But no points scored. It'll be Dom Solis starting in the bottom position, looking to find that escape point and take the lead. But Augustine not going to give it to him easily. Solis able to find his feet. Augustine works him back down. We're back in the center of the mat. Augustine laying high on those shoulders of Solis. Solis scrambling back towards his feet, trying to find something. Breaks the grip. Not able to get full escape, even though he did get out of the clutches, and there it is. Able to rotate through. Dom Solis gets the escape point. 22 seconds of riding time recorded for Augustine. And that's exactly what you wanted to see from Solis there as he takes the lead here. 1.5 minutes left in the second period. But Augustine's got him up against the ropes in the corner. He's got to watch that hand as it was approaching the throat, and there's the whistle, and we're going to meet back up in the middle. Solis does appear to be laboring a little bit, walking back towards the center. Not shocking with the cut he received early on in this matchup. You can see it soaking through the bandage a little bit. Shouldn't be a problem for the rest of this, but it can't be comfortable to have that tape fully wrapped around your forehead, almost over your left eye, constricting his vision somewhat. So now Augustine again on the attack, takes the shot. Strong defense by Solis, keeping those hips down. And Augustine pushes him out of bounds. No takedown. We're going to meet back up in the center with 40 seconds left in this second period. Augustine taking a shot. He's got both knees. Solis in trouble here, and there's the quick takedown with 30 seconds left. And Augustine takes the lead. Solis has got to find that escape quickly, but Augustine doing a great job. Got him fully sprawled on the bottom of the mat now. Tough position for Solis to find an escape. 20 seconds left in this second period. Solis got to find something here quickly. 15 seconds left in this second period. Augustine looking to ride this one out. Approach the 1 minute of riding time. He'll be 3 seconds short. But he has the 3-point lead. You got to believe they're going to choose bottom position here. And if he gets an escape, he has the 2-point lead, but if he gets the escape, it will be 3. Solis has not been able to find a takedown, and it will be Augustine starting on the bottom position. Solis looking to his coaches for some strategy, and we're about to get things started. Augustine given the escape rather quickly. Just 7 seconds into the third period. It's 4-1 now, Augustine. Solis has got to find a takedown if he wants to come back in this one. Taking a shot, Augustine doing a good job of getting him off balance, defending that one, keeping his hips pushed down, keeping his momentum and the leverage towards Dom, not letting him control the ankles. And then we break back up at the center. 30 seconds gone in this third period. Augustine with head control now, just trying to pull Solis down to the mat. Solis doing a good job of staying on his feet, but he's got to find something as a great takedown by Augustine on the outside. There's the whistle, but the takedown will stand. Augustine, so experienced, using his leg to great effect as he picked the ankle with his leg, brought it up to his hand, and rolled through. And now that bandage is no longer doing its job, as we're going to have another bit of blood time here for Solis, as it was soaking through the bandage. And they're just going to put some gauze and rewrap it. That's got to be so uncomfortable for Solis. Now he's down by 6, looking to avoid the major decision. 1 minute left in this third period. He's going to be stuck on bottom position again. Augustine just 6 seconds away from that minute of riding time that would get him that extra point. He's got to to find a quick escape to prevent the 7-point lead. Again, major decision comes into play with an 8-point lead. So we'll see what happens here. Augustine going straight to head control, and it looks like he just let him up a little quickly there. 7-2, so a 5-point lead for Augustine. Solis looking to find something. Nothing easy from Augustine. He's closing all doors. Any openings are not substantial enough. Another shot defended by Augustine, and now Solis retreating, and that's going to be a stall warning. And that'll be a stall call. Expands this to a 6-point lead. If Augustine can find another takedown, he shoots the leg, only has one ankle, and there he gets some control, not enough, and Solis now gets the takedown. Only 20 seconds left here. A 3-point lead for Augustine. So it'll be interesting to see the strategy here for Solis. 56 seconds of riding time. Releasing him here would be problematic because it would be a 4-point lead. But you're looking for near fall points on such an experienced wrestler like Augustine. It'll be interesting strategy. We'll see what happens here as we're about to get ready for this whistle. 16 seconds left, and Solis lets him break perhaps a little bit too much time, as now the 4-point lead under 10 seconds, and Solis has to find something quick. Augustine able to squirrel away, and that's going to be the end of the third and the end of the matchup. A hard-fought battle, but a 9-5 victory for Luca Augustine. And Pitt expands their lead 21-3 in this dual meet. And now we're headed towards the bottom of the lineup. This is where some of the real exciting matchups happen in this one. It'll be Jackson Smith both teams getting ready. It'll be Seth Digby. So at 184, it'll be Seth Digby for the Maryland Terrapins. Wrestling up, he's usually at 174. As we have a little bit of a timeout here, both wrestlers getting ready. It'll be Chase Kranitz for Pitt at 184, the redshirt junior, 3-3 on the season, all of his matchups in dual wrestling. Kranitz spent 2 years at Buffalo, transferred last season, and was the reserve for Pitt at 184. He's the starter today. And of course, Pitt had a matchup with Buffalo earlier in the season where Kranitz was able to take a victory in a dual meet. For Seth Digby, in a big spot here, the freshman from Illinois. Getting ready for this big matchup. Of course, 21-3, the duel out of hand now for the Terrapins, but looking to find some victories here to build a little bit of momentum. This Pitt team has been a thorn in the side of the Maryland Terrapins for a long time. Pitt leads the all-time series between these two, 25-7, winning 8 of the last 9 meetings. So Seth Digby and Chase Kranitz getting ready to go. Final 10 seconds of this timeout, both match up in the center. And here's the whistle, and we're ready to wrestle. Digby initiates the first lockup. That's shrugged off by Kranitz. Still big collar and elbow tie-up. Digby looking to find something. Kranitz doing a good job of defending. Strong head control by Digby, but Kranitz shakes that down to the mat. Both men meet back up at the center. 30 seconds gone in this first period. Digby able to break free of the grasp of Kranitz. And again, they meet back up in the center. Strong lockups echoing throughout the shin wall. And a big single leg shot. Looking to find that. Rolls through to control both ankles. Kranitz takes the takedown and the 3-point lead in the first minute of this first period. So now plenty of opportunity for riding time. And Seth Digby wrestling up a weight class. So it could be a little bit difficult to escape Kranitz, who's more used to wrestling at this weight. And Kranitz has Digby sprawled out. Really nowhere for him to go so far. Kranitz doing a good job of controlling the leg. Digby not moving a lot as he's around the outside line. Could be looking to find something to the outside, meet back up in the center, but again, a great job of Kranitz turning him back in towards the center of the mat. Maintaining that possession. Digby's got to find something here. He's just being grinded down by Kranitz. Over a minute of riding time now. Digby's got to find something. Pulls him out of play, does Kranitz, and we're going to meet back up in the center. Seth has got to find something quick here, because if he finds himself back on the mat, it's going to be tough to shake off Kranitz. A minute 12 of riding time. There's the whistle. Strong contact by Kranitz. Keeping Digby on the mat, not finding anything quickly. Is Digby the 3-0 lead for Kranitz. And now approaching a minute and a half of riding time. He's done such a great job of maintaining control. And again, returning Seth to the mat. In this position, it's going to be tough. And now he's rolling him, looking for near fall. And there's 3 near fall points for Kranitz. Grows that lead 6-0 in the final 30 seconds of the first period. Digby's in trouble here again. Fully sprawled out on the mat. Kranitz approaching 2 minutes of riding time here. The final 10 seconds of this first period. And we're getting a stall warning for Digby. There's just nothing he can do as Kranitz gets the early takedown and rides out the remainder of the first period. 2 minutes, 10 seconds of riding time, adding 3 points in near fall to grow his lead 6-0. As we approach the second period, Kranitz will start on the bottom position, looking to get the escape and add to his lead. And Digby trying to return him to the mat, but Kranitz keeping his base. And there's the escape. Just 10 seconds in to that second period. So now, both men back up at center. Digby has been grinded down by Kranitz. An exhausting first period for him, but he's got to find some shots here as he's down by 7. Looking to push him back towards the center is Seth. Kranitz doing a great job of just controlling the pace of this. Digby with the shot, but Kranitz throws that right leg back and escapes the pick. A minute left in this second period. Kranitz in firm control with a 7-point lead. Gets the single leg, gets the left. If he can get that other ankle, we're in serious danger here for Digby. On the outside, right in front of us. And there's The takedown by Kranitz, a 10-0 lead now. And right back on top, growing that riding time again. 30 seconds left in this second period. Kranitz is just maintaining a strong grip on Digby. But they both go out of play, and they're going to meet back up in the center. Of course, with Digby in the bottom position. So now Kranitz, 2 minutes, 16 seconds of riding time, 24 seconds left in this second period. He has been so dominant in this top position. He's bracketing that left leg with his, not letting Seth get to a base. And just stacking all of his weight on the top shoulders of Digby. And you can see the frustration growing for Seth as the end of the second comes in 2 minutes, 40 seconds of riding time for Kranitz. A 10-point lead, looking like we're headed towards another major decision here. Seth on the bottom position again, and he's just going to be led up by Kranitz. Kranitz could be looking for more here. That riding time all but secured. That would make this still a 10-point lead, as the score is right now 10-1, but that extra point at the end of the match would make it a 10-point lead. Digby with a little bit of a shot. Kranitz right back down to the takedown, and he lets him right back up. He's smelling a technical fall here as he takes the 11-point lead. Another takedown here would do it. Gets one leg, and there's another takedown and out of play. So it's 16-2, a 14-point lead. Of course, that riding time point would make it 15, but it doesn't come into play until after the matchup. But he's just going to start him up at the center. Gives the escape to Digby, but Kranitz with one more takedown would end this one. 1:13 left in the third period. Kranitz has been dominant in this 184 matchup. The redshirt junior showing that he belongs in that starting role. Digby has gotten nothing going. 3 points, all on escapes. A 13-point deficit as we enter the final minute of the third period. Kranitz trying to find the tech flaw here. One more takedown would do it. The riding time point is secured. Kranitz looking with wrist control, but Digby shakes free back towards the center. Strong lockup here by both men with 30 seconds left in the third period. Digby faking a shot, able to avoid Kranitz. Kranitz taking another shot, and again Digby rolls out. Kranitz now in danger. Big shot, big thump onto the mat, but both are in a neutral position of sorts towards the outside. If Digby loses control of that, we are in the final 10 seconds here, however. And that's going to be the end. A big-time win for Pitt. Another major decision. But here comes the big matchup, the battle of the heavyweights. At the 197 weight class, it's Max Stout, the number 11th ranked wrestler in his weight class, the redshirt junior, 8-2 on the season, 4-2 overall. For Maryland, it's Branson John. He is undefeated so far, 11-0 this season. His toughest challenge by far against Max Stout here, but this should be an intriguing one. Both men in the center of the field. Strong lockups, shaking free is Max Stout. Cautious to start this one. But Stout trying to take that shot. John defends it well, not able to counterattack as Stout scrambles back away towards the center of the mat. So now John pushing Stout back. Stout standing his ground as he shakes through that collar and elbow tie-up. And another shot there by Stout, defended well by John. Shuts that one down quickly. So through the first minute of this first period, no takedowns, strong defense by both competitors. John able to shake through another attack by Stout. Stout has been the aggressor to start this one, but strong defense by John. Now again in the center of the mat, trying to find something, anything. Both competitors looking for any window of opportunity. A minute and a half left in this first period. John controlling the center of the mat, keeping Stout on the outside. Wrist control here for John. But Stout shakes through. Now Stout shoots that arm up to the head. But still nothing. As we approach the final minute of this first period. Stout trying to find something there, trying to set up a shot, but John, again, strong defense. Stout with wrist control. Breaks free, does John. And shoots that hand up to the back of the neck. But Stout, still the aggressor so far, able to pull John down, but John scrambles back out, avoids that shot. John pushing Stout back towards the outside line. There's the shot. He's got one leg. Can John get control of the other? Stout doing everything he can. There's three, and we're in danger of a pin here. That's a huge takedown by John, not able to get points. Big takedown. We were in danger of a pin as he had the head control. It does not appear to be any near fall points, though, as Stout was able to wriggle free relatively quickly. But still, the first point scored by John here. It's 3-0 for the Terrapins here. 30 seconds left in the first period. So John going to try to ride out the rest of this period. Stout trying to find an escape. And Stout will do just that. Breaks the grip, spins free. So now, back at neutral, 3-1. The lead for Branson John. Final 10 seconds of this first period. And there's a shot by Stout. John's got to hang on for a couple more seconds here, and he defends that nicely. 3-1 is the lead for Branson John. And he's going to choose the bottom position, and escape here would give him a 3-point lead. We'll see what the Panthers decide to do here. And Stout lets him up rather quickly. So it's 4-1, the lead for John. Stout looking for a takedown. He was the aggressor for the most part in that first period, but John with the lone takedown of this matchup. A good scramble, but now Stout's got control of that right leg. John's got to keep his momentum. He can't fall to the mat here. Stout trying to lift him up, trying to take control of the back. John doing a good job of locking that arm out, keeping him at his side. And now John trying to get his ankle free. A minute and a half left in this second period. And that's going to be a stalemate, and they're going to meet at center. A big defensive stop there by Branson John, preventing that takedown from knotting things up here at 4, but it's still 4-1. So now John again controls the center of the mat. Stout looking to find another shot here with just a minute left in the second period, and he's got just that. He's got the left leg of John, but John able to push those hips down on the top of his neck, not letting Stout get any ground. Great job using his momentum, keeping Stout at bay. Now Stout around the hips, but John still grinding him down, still keeping that momentum pressed on the top of his neck, trying to break that grip and get some space, and he does just that. John gets it back to center, still 4-1 with 30 seconds left in the second period. Another shot by Stout. John jumps on top of him, moves his leg out of the way. And now, head control by John, and he just pushes Stout away. 20 seconds left here in this second period. Stout again trying to take another shot, and oh, he read that well.
We're all tied up at 4. John pushed the hips down. Stout escapes, rolls around the back, and takes the lead. Now 7 seconds left in the second period, and we've got near fall points. Not quite. Almost had near fall points. It was very close, but a similar situation in the first period. Still no near fall points given to either competitor. Tied up at 4. This has been a battle. 2 minutes left in this third period. And it's the Panthers' decision, and they're going to put Stout at the bottom position. Because if he can escape, he takes the 1-point lead. And there's no riding time either way. So if John has got a tough task ahead of him, does he go for the riding time? He can't get it. And Stout escapes. 5-4. Now Stout got control of that right leg. A takedown here would be disastrous for the Terrapins. John in a compromising position on his feet, but in danger, and he's going to be tripped. A great job keeping that leg back, though, by John. Stout trying to reach for that ankle. And there's the 3. John takes the... Stout gets the takedown and builds his lead to 4. With a minute and a half left in this third period. A quick escape, though, keeps him in play. Still 3 points, 8-5 now. John's got to find a takedown. A minute left in this just about a minute left in this third period. Stout again with a shot. John defends it well, but now John's got to be the aggressor. We've seen Stout take plenty of shots, and there's a stall warning, and Stout's got control of that right leg. John's got to find a way out of this. He's in danger here with a minute left. He's keeping that left foot out of the grasp of Stout, but if Stout could take the back, John able to escape, but not for long, and he corrals both angles, and John now falls behind by 6 points in the final minute here. It's desperation time for Branson John as Stout has the 2 takedown lead. John back up to his feet trying to break the grip, and he does. He escapes, but just 30 seconds to make up 5 points. It looks dire for Branson John. He hasn't really gotten a lot of offense in. He's got to be aggressive now. This is the time. Final 20 seconds. Stout standing on the logo. He's ready for this fight. But John looks gassed. He can't capitalize. He's got nothing left. 10 seconds. He's got to find something quick, but Stout takes another shot, content to just ride this one out, and the final seconds tick away. A heck of a battle, but it goes the way of Pitt once again as Max Stout hands Branson John his first loss this season. 11-5. But now we've got the heavyweight matchup on its way. It'll be Oscar Williams, the redshirt freshman for the Terrapins, 9-2 this season, 3-0 in dual matchups. He's got 2 falls, 2 technical falls, and 2 major decisions on his record. And it'll be Dayton Pitzer, the redshirt junior for Pitt, 6-4 this season, 3-3 in dual matchups. He's a 2-time NCAA qualifier and a 2025 ACC champion, as well as the 2025 ACC Most Valuable Wrestler during the ACC Championship Tournament. He had an incredible run in that tournament, knocking off both the number 1 and number 2 ACC wrestlers at heavyweight to claim the title. He is ranked 17th currently. So this should be a battle. Pitzer's got the height and the reach. Williams, a lower center of gravity. We're getting ready to go here. Of course, the duel well out of hand, but Maryland looking to find another win. build some momentum going to their next matchup. There's a bit of a holdup at the scorer's table, but now we're meeting in the middle. Getting ready to go. The heavyweights lock up. Oscar Williams able to draw Pitzer down relatively quickly, but nothing comes out of it. Now Pitzer's got the left ankle. Williams has got to find something here, trying to roll over the top. Williams trying to find control of an ankle, and he's rolling through. If he can get that ankle free, he's in a great position to claim something here. The leg all the way folded underneath. Pitzer doing a great job of keeping that ankle locked up, but now Williams breaks free, and both men meet back at the center. A bit of an acrobatic scramble. You're seeing the big men get flexible in this one. Pitzer able to defend that shot, and now gets out of play. Close to a takedown there for Pitzer, but Williams avoids it. Still all tied up at 0 with just a minute left, just a minute gone in this first period. Another strong tie-up and another great job getting the leg is Pitzer, and we're in a similar situation as Williams trying to roll over. We're in a very interesting situation. Pitzer's got the full leg, the full left leg, both ankles now, and just stacking Williams on his neck. That's got to be careful. And there's the takedown for Pitzer. A terrible situation for Williams to be in. And Pitzer able to capitalize. So 3-0 lead for Pitzer with a minute and a half left here in this first period. Trying to grind him down. Ride it out is Pitzer. Williams not finding a lot. Stuck in that bottom position. And Pitzer's doing a good job of just keeping that left leg locked up, not letting Williams get to his base. Strong grip again by Pitzer. Just keeping him in the center of the mat. Riding time now approaching a minute. 52 seconds. Still keeping him, grinding him down on the side of Williams, and now Williams is fully on the mat as riding time goes over a minute for Pitzer. Just 30 seconds left in this first period. But Pitzer keeping control. Williams in dire straits. Trying to find some leverage to roll Williams over, maybe get some near fall, but Oscar's doing a good job of keeping his body flat. He's probably not going to get an escape here with 10 seconds left in this first period, but he's preventing anything else from happening. Final 5 seconds of the first period. Pitzer remained in control after his takedown. Grows his riding time to a minute 43. It'll be Pitt's decision to start on the bottom. So a 3-0 lead for Pitzer, and an escape here would make it 4. A minute 43 of riding time. Williams would love to try to get that back down under a minute, but it'll be tough for him. And now Pitzer already has an ankle of Williams. Williams so flexible, keeping that ankle wrapped around. And now just launching all his weight, but he's in danger of rolling over. Able to keep his balance. Pitzer trying to find his way up to his feet, and Williams just all the way on top of him, putting all of his weight down on Pitzer, and Pitzer falls back to the mat. Riding time getting close to a minute, but now Pitzer's going to get the reversal. A 2-point swing there. So now a 5-0 lead for Pitzer. A great job letting Williams use his momentum against him. And now Pitzer in danger. Williams in danger as his torso is spin towards the mat. His shoulders still staying off of it, but near fall points are coming here. 2, 3, all 4 near fall points, and the lead grows to 9. And Williams is in danger here. Pitzer still stacking up on top of him, and there's the pinfall. Pitzer takes Williams. There's the exclamation mark on this dominant victory for number 16 ranked Pitt, as they take all but one matchup in this duel. A strong showing from the Pitt Panthers, who have been on a tear as of late. So this one ends 35-3. Pitt wins in dominant fashion. You've been listening to WMUC Sports. I'm Zachary Koehler. Please enjoy your holidays and check in when WMUC has the next coverage of Maryland sports.